You know what's coming, you know what's coming, you know what's coming, but you can't prevent it. Yeah, when you are handcuffed, being watching, yeah, you're watching, you're forced to watch, yeah, as your people die out in the battlefield. Oh, are we alive? What a save! Are we actually alive? Please tell me we're alive. At this point of the season, every single game is important. We're kicking things off, facing the team just above us in second place in Newcastle United. We then have the North London derby against the team just below us in Arsenal. And in the mix there, we face Monaco in a doubleheader in the playoffs in the Champions League to see if we'll make it through to the round of 16 or not. This is just where we are in the season. It's big game after big game after big game, and we need big moments from our big players. Will we get that today? Let's see. If you're going to enjoy this video, please drop a like on it and subscribe as well. I'd greatly appreciate that. We are at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We're playing at home against second place Newcastle United. Early chance. Whoa, that could have been tricky. Newcastle, always a difficult team to play against. And we're not expecting it to be any different here today. We have, of course, secured our place in the Carabao Cup final, beating Liverpool at Anfield in that second leg semi-final. That Carabao Cup final is not too far away, actually, and it's difficult to manage the squad right now because every single game is so important. But I think this one is quite important as well. We do have Monaco coming up next, and at least there you have two chances, you know, to try to qualify. Although it's very important, you know. It's difficult, man. It's difficult. This is where you need your entire squad to contribute, and nobody's contributing in that phase of play. Lackadaisical defending at the back, poor structure, poor positioning from our players, and we go a goal down against Newcastle United. Look at the space he has there. The goalkeeping as well, Vicario, could he be doing better? It's straight at him. He uses the wrong foot to try to save it. Overall, not good from us, but here is Xavi Simons looking to get a response. So he's a bit lucky there to still have the ball, and he does find Destiny Udogie, who is overlapping, and he does find the ball in the middle, and an immediate response. There is Mohamed Kudus for the tap-in. He's been amongst the goals recently. He hasn't been scoring a lot of goals this season, but he's been scoring some massive goals, including that most recent one that sent us to Wembley Stadium. Another big goal, this time at home against Newcastle to equalize. Good play from the boys overall, and it is 1-1 against Newcastle. It's Kudus again. With quite a lot of space here. Oh my goodness, what play that is! And the game has turned around on its head in a matter of a few minutes. What's that, 3 or 4 minutes in between the two goals? What a response! What a response. Kudus once again heavily involved in any of our attacks. He's been so key for us. An unlikely goal scorer at that time in Papatasa. Good goalkeeper this time by Vicario. We're still already in the game, just over 30 minutes, and there have been so many chances already. Two very direct teams. Another save there by our goalkeeper. Two very direct teams, two teams that don't look to dilly-dally in possession is what I was going to say, but we did there in a very dangerous position. This time, our goalkeeper chooses to make the save with the correct foot, not crossing his left over his right, actually does just kick it away. Good save there by Vicario. Is Kudus once again involved? It's one of our other goal scorers in Sa. Kudus again. Palhinha. To Simons. Oh, what a turn! And finish! Hello? The play, the touch. I need to see that one back. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Livramento sent, yeah? Sold him down the river. What a turn. What a touch. Gets it out of his feet. Finishes on his left foot. 3-1. Good strength there by Solanke. Not the best shot, but we are just managing the game right now as we come towards the end of it. We got all the goals that we needed. Oh, that's just complacency. Oh, and the Vin out of position. Romero's not going to have the pacer to deal with. Inaki Williams, who is incredibly quick, and he does finish, and this will be a bit of a nervy end here. We got all our goals in the first half. We got them early in the game, and we just managed the game quite well. But a bit of complacency creeping into the team there. Here is Mateus Tell, I believe, who was driving us forward well, trying to get that fourth goal to make it somewhat comfortable, but it's going to be a foul. Free kick to Newcastle. There is only 1 minute left. Only 2 minutes have been added on here. I think we will just about get the 3 points, which I believe takes us back into second place in the Premier League table. Well done from the boys there. We just gave away that final goal unnecessarily, but we managed the game very well. A big win in the Premier League, and now we shift focus over to the Champions League. We are indeed back into second place. Arsenal are all the way up in third. Newcastle went from second to fifth with 1 result. That's how tight it is at the top. We have a tactical breach. Tactical breach. Your team's tactics have been leaked online, meaning your opponents might adapt their tactics to counter yours. Who's the rat? Yeah, who's the mole? Who's leaking our tactics, bro? Now is when you choose. Now is when you choose to be social, to be public, to be posting team tactics in what is probably going to be our biggest game of the season. I swear, if we go on to lose this, yeah, heads will be rolling. Monaco next. First game is away from home. We've already played them in the league phase. We drew 0-0. It was quite a tough game. It was quite a quiet and boring game. But you know what? We're keeping the same tactics. They've just been working, bro. They've been working. We've been playing well. We're not losing many games. We are scoring goals. We found that balance which we've been struggling with for most of the season of being defensive but still scoring goals. We found that. I can't change things now. I don't know who leaked the tactics. I hope it doesn't go on to bite us, but we've kept things as they've been. Let's see how we fare here today. It's not going to be an easy game. Monaco, we're a bit out of position, boys. We're a bit out of position. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. A goal down 17 minutes into the game. Takumi Minamino. What is happening here, lads? Poor positioning, poor defending, poor tactics. I don't know. What a cross! Oh, he's offside. He's actually offside. Oh, David Raum put in a peach of a ball towards Brennan Johnson. He's offside with a shoulder, mate. We are playing our 2 most attacking fullbacks in Pedro Porro and David Raum. And here is the German once again on the ball. Plays it centrally now to Bergvall. Simmons. Palhinha. To Bentancur. Saved. Romero has also gotten a bit of a rest because he is tired. It's difficult, man. When you have Monaco, Arsenal, and Monaco as your next 3 games, nobody's going to play every game, but the man who has come in for Cuti Romero, for our captain, has just got us the equalizer. Kevin Danso from the corner, rising highest, head on the ball, claiming it as his own, and we have equalized out in Monaco. Wow, big goal, big goal. What a ball, what a header. And it is 1-1 at halftime. We needed that. We were struggling to create chances, to be completely honest with you. Let's hope that we can kick on now in that second half. We have a free kick here, Pedro Porro. Into the side netting. Never really looked like it was going to trouble the goalkeeper. Oh, crossing there. Who's going to get there? Nobody get there. Oh, clear it. Living dangerously. Continuously living dangerously. Shelby. Solanke to Xavi Simons. Simons is in. Simons is in. Simons is in. Solanke's in. Solanke doesn't score. Best chance of the game. By far. By far. Best chance of the game. Coming up towards the latter stages of this first leg. And it's Kevin Denso again! It's him again! Oh! Centre backs scoring braces in the Champions League. That's probably not where my money would have gone heading into this game. This time, it's Simons with the cross. It's still Kevin Danso rising high with the header. It was almost clear. No, it wasn't actually. The guy on the line trying to chest the ball. Stupid idea. Yeah? We lead. We lead towards the end of the game now. They have a corner. It's just about seeing the game out now. That's yours all day. That's yours all day. It's Xavi Simons. Good ball. It will be collected here by Kudus. Kudus, who also started on the bench in this game. There's Palhinha. Saar back to Palhinha. We're being cautious. We're being cautious. We don't want to lose it and suddenly have to defend a counter-attack. There is Spence overlapping over on the left-hand side. Not the best of crosses in on his weak left foot. That is the downside of playing Jet Spence over at left back. But Destiny Udogie has been arrested in this game for that Arsenal game that's coming up. Oh, wow. Come on, get in there, get in there. Well done. Pape Matar Sarr retrieves the ball, and that's full time. Big win. Tactics leaked. It doesn't matter. Did we play our best football? No. Would I say the tactics were the problem? Also, no. They scored first. We equalized through a corner. We took a lead through a corner, but we had some big chances that we probably should have taken, but did not take. Undoubtedly, man of the match day, Kevin Danso. Made Kevin rising high and saving us in that game. The next one is massive in terms of the league table, in terms of Champions League qualification, but also in terms of rivalry. We went to the Emirates and we beat them already this season. Now they're coming to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and you better believe they'll be trying to do the exact same thing. We're going to put out a strong team, not the best team we have, because I'm sorry, man, that second leg against Monaco is just that much more important. In terms of the season, we have to qualify for the round of 16. So you'll see some changes. Not like we're putting out a weak team, but a few changes have been made. Udogie and Spence coming at the back. Romero is also starting. Of course, Palhinha is in the midfield. We have Saar and Kulusevski in there. But you see Tal is starting. We have Kolomwani starting as well. Kudus does start because he was rested in the previous game. So some changes, but still a good enough team. They have Raya in goal. They're going very, very strong here. You see Saliba in there, Gabriel in there, Yokere starting, Saka. Yeah, I don't know how they're doing in the Champions League, but they're going very, very strong for this game. I'll be honest, defensively, we have not been looking good recently. Good save there by Vicario. I've been a bit worried, man. The chances we're suddenly letting in are just way too simple. Here's Tell getting a chance over on the left-hand side here today. Decent chance. Collected. Kept alive by Kolomwani. Crossed in there by Spence. Headed away, and it's Tell again. Drags it wide. Could be a big game for him. Of course, he's not involved in the Champions League, not registered in the Champions League squad. So all of his games have been in domestic competitions. We have a free kick here. It will be Dejan Kulusevski into the side netting. Arsenal again. Oh, Victor Gyökeres just found some space there. Vicario does make the save. It currently is quite an open game here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Both of these teams are trying to get that opening goal. Both of these teams are ultimately trying to get the win. And what a ball that is. Played into Destiny Udogie. Here come Arsenal now into the second half. Crossed in! Oh, wow. That was way too simple, boys. Martin Odegaard scores a header. Where are our defenders in this? Trossard just got away from Spence there, puts in a pretty good ball. Odegaard arriving late in the box. Kulusevski is marking Saka. Van de Ven is kind of caught in between Saka and Odegaard, and we get punished. A goal down at home against Arsenal. Ball over the top towards Mateus Tel, who's now playing up top. Xavi Simons has come on over on the left-hand side. Here's Dejan Kulusevski to Xavi Simons. Overlapping is Destiny Udogie. He drives into the box and he just gets shepherded out. Good footwork over on the right-hand side there by Mohamed Kudus. Go on. He's been quiet today. Oh, wow, what a tackle. He's been kept quiet today. 5 minutes remaining. Forward as well. I don't think we'll be doing the double over Arsenal, but can we rescue a point, boys? Kudus. Poor pass! I can't remember the last time we actually lost a game here. And we're just a few minutes. Oh no. Oh my. Oh, how did he still get there? I was sure somebody was going to get there, but in the end, it is a win for Arsenal. Arsenal come to Tottenham, and they picked up the victory as we picked up the victory over at the Emirates, and that loss now means we drop down to 4th. We are only 2 points behind 2nd place, and I'm not going to dwell on that result. I'm not going to be too upset about that result, because if we beat Monaco today, it's not the end of the world, okay? We can still make Champions League, but more importantly, we have to qualify to the next round in the current Champions League competition we are playing in. Of course, we have that 2-1 lead. We are at home. I'm feeling optimistic. I think we can get this done. As Papsar drives us forward here, and that's a pretty good ball in there towards Randall Colomwani, who has his shot saved. Oh, corner, yeah, corner. Set piece, coach. Where are we? Have they learned to deal with Big Kevin? He starts again. I believe we're going with the exact same team that we played in the first leg. Oh, here's Xavi Simons trying to get a bit of an angle to put a cross in, and it is towards Brennan Johnson, who has stayed down. Oh gosh, he has stayed down. Oh, do we have an injury? I don't want to sound excited, but we actually haven't had any injuries so far this season. And please not now. Please don't let it start now. Oh, boys, what are we doing, man? What are we actually doing? Oh, defensively, bro. Defensively, we've looked vulnerable. I think that's the only word I can use to describe how we've looked recently, is vulnerable. We look like we can get sliced through, dude. And we just got sliced through. Wow. 2-2 on aggregate as Monaco take the lead in Tottenham. Well, I'll try to be positive that they took the lead in the last game as well and we came back, but this game has played out very differently. Apart from that first chance we created, nothing has happened since. Just being completely honest. Absolutely nothing has happened since, and we're close to halftime. We have been struggling to get the ball. We've been struggling to keep the ball, and thus been struggling to do anything meaningful going forward. It's halftime. We're a goal down at home, 2-2 on aggregate. We need to improve, dude. We desperately need to improve. And here is a man who can improve us. Here is Mohamed Kudus. Oh, Mohamed Kudus with the footwork and cutting in. Oh, it got blocked. We need more of that. We need more of that. It's been a quiet second half. Oh, boys, don't you dare! Yeah? No, you're not doing that today. Yeah? You're not doing that today. Are they going to do that today? Oh, gosh, we're in the 90th minute. We're in the 90th minute on what has been possibly our worst performance all season. It's been an empty performance. It's been lackluster. We're just here. That's all I can say. That's all we've done. That's what we've produced. Yeah? What we have produced is arriving. That's what we did. They have a corner. Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know! It's full time. We're heading into extra time. The longer this game goes on without us getting a goal, the more nervous I actually become. Oh, here's a chance. Here is a moment. Potentially. Mohamed Kudus. Yeah? Oh. Ref. Oh, Eric, my actual brother. Yeah? Look at you coming back to save us. That's a pen. That's a handball. I saw it, bro. I saw it. 100% penalty. Oh, lad. Yeah, put this away. Yeah, put this away. And Eric Dyer may actually be a Tottenham Hotspur legend. Dominic. Big moment. You know what's happening. You know what's coming. You know, flashbacks. Yeah, we're getting flashbacks. What's this? Yeah, Colchester away. Yeah, if you know, you know. Middlesbrough, FA Cup. Norwich City, FA Cup. Mura in the Conference League. Bro, if you're a Tottenham fan, you've been here before. You know what's about to happen. Missing penalties in the 95th minute. It's a corner? Is it a corner? We've only scored from corners in this whole fixture. We've only scored from corners. If this goes to pens, bro. If this goes to penalties, I'm not... Oh, it is actually going to go to penalties. Will it? Is it? Will it? It's their goal. I'm not going to be here, bro. I'm not involved. Count me out. Count me out, bro. You can't score one goal! One goal from open play. One goal! Excuse me, yeah? 120 minutes plus 90, yeah? Quick math. 210 minutes of football. 210 minutes of football. You could not score one goal from open play. Over 3 hours of football. We're going to penalties. Dejan Kulusevski steps up first. Yeah, I'm done, bro. I'm done. What am I watching? I feel like I'm watching our season fall apart. You know when you're watching a very drastic situation, it's almost like you know what's coming, but you can't prevent it. Yeah, when you are handcuffed, being watching. Yeah, you're forced to watch. Yeah, as your people die out in the battlefield. Oh, are we alive? What a save! Are we actually alive? Please tell me we're alive. Bentancur. Now we're dead, bro. Wow. He's diving out of the way. Are you seeing this? Am I delusional? Am I making things up? I can't blame him. He made a save, man. In off the post. Bro, the football gods are looking down on you and laughing. They're not in your favor, bro. They're not in your favor. Accept where you are. Watch how probably our best attacker all season cannot put away a pen. Of course, predictable. Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, my fucking club. Yeah, this is what we do. I thought this was done. I thought this was over, bro. I thought we had moved past all of these kind of performances, these kind of nights, just this life. Look at the state of us. Look at what's going on. Just like that, bro. Just like that. Season down the drain, potentially. We're out of the Champions League. We're out of the Champions League in the playoffs. Yeah, you had games against Copenhagen and Slavia Prague, and you couldn't finish in the top 8. Yeah, and you couldn't beat Monaco. Wow.